episode. And I noticed since I started using this microphone, it sounds a lot better.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell the difference for sure.
Yeah, and I also noticed that when you listen to it, not streaming, but like on iHeartRadio or, Spotify, there's a commercial at the start of it.
The things you learn after 60-something episodes, I'm like...
well, this is 71, so... yeah, I'm...
Hey, you keep learning. I get 10 years in, I'm still learning every day.
Yeah, I'm learning, I'm still learning this podcast thing, and... Wow.
It's getting better and better, though. I mean, the episodes are getting better, the stuff with the guests, the way you're studying stuff more from people, it's really helping build everything.
Yeah, the bad thing is with the speakerphone, I have to hold it up to the microphone, so I can't really see the questions that people have sent in. I do know that our buddy Clem from Oklahoma City, he sent like 7 or 8 questions.
The Catfight fans are the most amazing people out there. I thought the Scissor fans were great, but I love how they get all into it, and they really, they just want to be entertained. They want it to be entertaining. They want to get into this stuff, and hopefully that's what I can bring them by trying to be out there and be the asshole that I love to be online.
Yeah, in fact, let me...
I mean, you know the difference. You saw a little bit of the difference those last few days we were there. There's a different me that pops out online, and that's the real Mark that,
Yeah, the real Mark was actually...
Puts his phone in his pocket.
Yeah, the real Mark was actually fucking cool as hell to hang out with. I mean, I had a blast.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great time hanging out those last couple of days, being relaxing and getting to know you, and talking about the podcast, and then watching the fights and getting your views on them.
And then there was the movie that we watched. Which,
yeah, every fetish person needs to watch that movie.
I don't think it's just fetish. Everybody in the fetish industry. I think it's everybody in pretty much the porn industry.
Girl House. You can find it on Amazon Prime. People, it's amazing.
Yes, and
it'll change your idea of how you should treat your fans, girls.
Okay.
Just be very careful. Yeah, that's a classic movie. I mean, some good times out there. It was good after the fights to relax like that because everything was so stressful and crazy, and once it was all over with, and
okay,
it was nice to relax. Okay, let's get to Clem's questions. I'm sure he's waiting.
I'm sure he is. So, well, first he said, "Can you confirm that Mike of Brutal Beauty's Catfight League is coming on?" And I go, "Mike or Mark?"
I've been being called Mike my whole life. It's all good.
Okay, so the first question he asked was which 2 girls will be fighting in August, and we've already discussed that one.
Yeah, Davina and Chloe. So I can't wait for that one. I think it's going to be great. So, Chloe kept bugging me that she wants to fight, so I finally found her someone that wants to show up and fight. So I can't wait to see what happens with that one.
He also asked, what are your thoughts on the first 2 cat fights for your Catfight League? And
I like them, but they're 2 completely different sides of the spectrum, so it's kind of hard for me to, I love the first. When I sit down and watch the first one, it's completely different. But and no offense to Delight and Selena, but Kat and Sarah were much more what I envisioned when I was sitting down thinking of this stuff. So I mean, they gave me 2 different sides of things, but they're great videos. The feedback on them was great, and I think the way everything turned out was amazing. But my thoughts was just Kat and Sarah, no matter what, they just took the whole week, I think, with that fight, because that was just a pure, really good fight. But it depends on where you lie on the spectrum. Tilly put out one hell of a good product, too, if you like the more nudity and that side of the cat fighting. There's another great video, amazing-ass video out there for all the fans.
Okay, so we pretty much...
I still think mine was better.
Oh, ooh, them's fighting words. So,
I had it. I had those girls saved my ass.
Yeah, I know
they really showed up, and I got to be a wise ass and say that because damn, for my first time out, that was one hell of a good fight. I could have really flopped on my ass, but Sarah and Kat just wow.
So
they made me look amazing.
He wanted to know your thoughts on the Delight and Selena.
I loved it because Selena didn't give up, and anybody that was there would know what I'm talking about when it comes. She showed, and that was a mismatch. That was on my fault. Delight has a lot more experience. Selena was new to it. I really gave myself a lesson on that one, but Selena didn't want to give up, and I love and respect her for that one. She kept trying, and no matter how much Delight was dominating, she kept trying, and even at the end, she started getting that feistiness to her and didn't want to tap out, and she showed a real good side to her that impressed everybody. And hopefully she continues on with it. I'd love to see her get some more training, and I definitely want to have her back to try again when she gets some training under her belt.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I really did. When I sit down and watch it a few more times, I've kind of grown to like it a lot more. But I watched the other one and watched Sarah getting flung and, Kat tapping out like she did. It's just all the different stuff of that one. And I'm like everybody else, I'm just like, wow.
A little bit of something for everybody.
Some of those punches were crazy. I mean, Kat was hammering away at Sarah in the beginning of that one.
Yeah.
And Sarah's just a beast because she can take it. And the smartest fighter out there when you watch her fight.
Yeah, I did notice that. Very smart. But that we could talk about that later. He's got more questions. I don't know if this is going to happen from what you've told me, though. Do you think that some catfight fans are underestimating Vanessa Villano as she goes up against Chloe in September?
I think everybody underestimates everybody. Everybody's a fan of somebody, so they want to underestimate or they want to support somebody. That's the greatest part about this for the fans, is they can get on board and support whoever the hell they want and enjoy it. Some are going to say Vanessa would kick Chloe's ass, and some are going to say Chloe would kick Vanessa's ass, and nobody really knows. 90% of people are saying Sarah was going to kick Kat's ass, and nobody really expected that. I mean, Sarah won, but I don't think she kicked Kat's ass either.
No, I don't know. Oh.
So, I mean, it just depends on what girls, how they show up, want to fight, if they got that aggressive, if they want to come out and be aggressive and win. It kind of comes down to the whole thing is who wants to win.
And here's the $1 million question. Is there any truth that Delight wants to fight Lyric?
God, she would love to. I know that ain't going to be a Brutal Beauties thing, that's for sure, huh?
Yeah.
She wants to. Honestly, yes, 100%, because she really wants a challenge, and I didn't exactly provide that for her. And Lyric's been built up as the challenge. So, she accepts every challenge, according to her husband on that last podcast.
Yeah.
Which Delight listens to, because she listens to every one of your damn podcasts, so.
I know she does, and I love her for it.
And she really wants a challenge. I know Adam had wanted Lyric to maybe fight Chloe.
Yeah.
But I don't think Chloe's ready for that. I think Chloe needs somebody else first to, get out there and do what she needs to do and be out there first instead of fighting someone that's experienced like that. And I think Delight has the experience to take on Lyric and make it one hell of a fight if they decide to do that. I think I'm going to have to stay out of that one because I'm not really welcome over there anymore.
Yeah.
I said mine was going to be better, and it offended a lot of people. So, but I know Denise wants that fight, and something. I think it's something that should happen. I think maybe Tilly should do that stuff, or some kind of cross promotion thing, or even hell, I'll pay Delight. She can pay Lyric, and the winner gets the video. Make it a little producers challenge.
Well, there you go.
They can fight on neutral ground somewhere. The men can disappear from this one because I don't need to be there. The other one don't need to be there. And just have a really good something that the fans would enjoy.
Yeah.
I think the fans would get a kick out of it. It'd be one hell of a competitive match, and it would make it fun for me and Tilly.
So he's got 3
So
more...
there's my challenge. There's my challenge. Delight wants to take on Lyric. Everybody knows I ain't going to have nothing. I can't really have too much to do with that one. So I'd love to see it happen. I think it'd be a great fight, and since, everybody says she'll accept any challenge, she'll do whatever. So Delight versus Lyric, anytime.
So if Adam and Lyric are
everybody
listening...
step the hell out and just let the ladies have a good old time and do their thing. That's all they want to do. One wants a challenge, one loves a challenge, so it should happen.
So he's got...
I think me and Tilly having a little side bet, that makes it interesting.
Makes it even...
That's how confident I am that the Brutal Beauty will whoop the Tilly town.
So,
Confidence. Confidence. You got to have it. I got to back my girls all the way. But I think it would be. Oh my God! I think it would be one hell of a fight. Lyric is a tough woman that does go out there and fight her heart out every time. Denise wants someone who's going to do that. I mean, Delight wants someone who's going to do that. Oh, Mark.
Okay, so here's some more questions. Will there be weight divisions coming?
Yeah, I'm going to start trying to break stuff up like that, and at least have 2 or 3, and keep everybody separate. Everybody's more closer in weight and size with each other, and try not to have many more mismatches and stuff like that. I want to keep everything a little more equal, and that's what I've been trying to do with booking these. And that's why I think Bina and Chloe would be one hell of a fight.
Will Ava Simone be the primary referee for your fights, or will there be a rotation where a different lady will be the ref for that week's fight?
I want to have the ref, but I think right now what I learned with the Sarah and Kat one was when I grab a little more control myself, it's going to work a little better. And in the small space we had, the ref wasn't really great for that idea with those two going at it, and it would have just been another person in the damn way. So once I open everything up with a lot more space, or however I'm going to work this one for the next, because that's going to change. There's no more anything like that. That will never be a problem or something the fans are going to have to say anything to me about again. All these fights are going to happen in a hell of a lot better place.
And his last question is, what is your favorite part of the job so far?
Yeah, honestly, I think it'd be the promoting and the shit talking and this type of stuff. This is me. This is where I'm having the most fun, and I enjoy it. Putting together the fights is kind of the easy part, but at that point, I'm handing it over to the girls and doing it. My job is building the stuff up, coming up with the crazier ideas to do stuff, and challenging other producers to, hey, your girl against mine, and let's see what happens. Stuff like that. To me, that's more fun. That's what the fans want. Let's give them some entertainment. Let's up the game a little bit. Have some fun with it. Everybody can enjoy themselves, and that's all I'm trying to do with it. I'm really not an asshole like that, but I understand. I talk to the fans. I know what they want. Everybody wants something different, of course, but the general thing they all want, they just want to be entertained.
Yeah, and you gained a fan right here when you showed me that fight. And all I gotta say is, holy crap, I am so proud to be a part of this team.
The Misfits, or the Outcasts, that's what it is.
We are the Outcasts, like we said.
And it's just trying to grow from there, all of us, you, me, everybody, bringing really good fights, trying to make stuff different and make it entertaining. The producers need to get more involved. Look, it's our job.
Yeah.
Get out there and hype your stuff. Call me an idiot for saying that. I don't care. Hype your stuff. Get out there and do your damn job. Make it interesting for these people who spend money. Stop sitting back and collecting it, but doing crap for it. Get out there and show the fans you goddamn care.
I mean, you gotta hype people up for these fights. I mean, because if you don't, you're
and you gotta hype your product. I caught crap for saying mine would be better. What somebody put up on there, what was I supposed to do? Hype my stuff as it'd be second best? Hey, it's not going to be so good, but you may like it.
No.
I knew I could go out there and produce the best fight that week. I didn't have a damn doubt in my head. And to me, I did. And to me, I also upped the game of the competition. I think Tilly probably put out what was one of her best friggin' fights ever. Lyric went out there and probably fought harder because there was an asshole who lit a fire under her ass by talking crap. And you know something? So all around, I believe I helped everybody.
Yeah, at the end
I'm not out here to pat myself on the back, but this is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be out there helping everybody. And making the industry better, making our family better. We're all supposed to be one big happy family, and yet we all fight all the time. Everybody's got to be throwing crap out there, and
one big happy dysfunctional family.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. But everybody wants to pretend to be family till something happens they don't like, and a couple of words piss them off, and then they want to go off and act like classless people. And it's just it's wrong. We can all work together and be one big happy family if we want. And that's all I'm trying to do.
Speaking of words pissing someone off, I know you got something to say about a certain person.
Well, Cheyenne Jewel piping up with her big mouth again for no apparent reason. Let me put that out there, for absolutely no reason on this one. It's not like I started any kind of crap. read the tweet, people, and this started because she got mad that you guys were retweeting my stuff, and it hit her page. You are supposed to keep me off her page at all costs because that's what the Queen says.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, and
she